Hey Tanner, talk about looking back over the game, just what you learned as you looked back at it.
Yeah, it was interesting. We played well. Put up a lot of points, but even then, I still felt like there was so much more we could have done. Just watching the film, a lot of plays that I think we left out in the field. Some missed reads and inaccurate passes here and there that we could have done even more. And I think, especially on third downs, we were only 33% on third downs. So, a lot of drives that could have been extended. Fortunately, we were 3 for 3 on fourth down, which helps. But I just think, we're happy with the result, obviously, and the progress. But there's just still so much more to be had. So, that's good though. You never want to be satisfied or content. So, we're aware that we're taking some steps in the right direction. But there's definitely more that can be done. So it's a good thing.
We talked last week about making the reads and trying to not follow guys and reading the eyes. Just wanted to ask how difficult is it to gauge ball speed, how fast to throw the ball, how hard to throw it during a game, because there are a couple of throws that might have been there if the ball was a little softer or whatever, or something that might have been
that's something that comes with time, and just practice and muscle memory. Sometimes you just the throw itself is almost like the last thing, that just comes. It just comes with it. So every now and then you'll miss. You might be a little bit off, but just gotta continue to kind of get in a rhythm. Once that rhythm comes, then the confidence increases, and so it was. I feel like there's some good throws. Watching the film, there's some good ones, and then obviously some ones that weren't the best, but that happens. So I'm excited, definitely hopeful moving forward. To keep the momentum going and hopefully get after it this week.
Right out of the gate, you were able to stretch the defense with a long pass to Jonah. How much does that help? Do you think that helped maybe loosen up the coverage?
Well, yeah, the first drive was great. The long one to Jonah. Just marched down the field. Touchdown to Micah, and then the special teams caused a turnover, and we scored right away with to Bushman. So right away, kind of setting that tone, getting that energy, momentum going was huge, and softened the defense up a little bit. And then we were able to take advantage of some of the openings that they were giving us and some of the softer coverage. But that first drive definitely was a good way to start it off and kind of get the team excited, get the crowd into it, and it was good for us to start out like that.
Does the mood of the team change after finally getting a win after really well?
I think everyone's in a good mood. Everyone's excited. Just because we've been working hard. We've been putting in a ton of work, so it feels good to have that. Just pay off a little bit. To see some of the fruits of our labor, so to speak. So, and then also it's motivating. Because now that we've done that, kind of like I mentioned before, we've seen the progress and we've seen how much more there could be. So guys are excited, to get back at it today and get back at it this week to be even better. So. A win always as a team, good.
You spread the ball around to a lot of different receivers, tight ends, running backs. Is that what this offense needs to be efficient, be able to find a lot of different spots on the field?
Yeah, definitely. I think, you got to have guys all over the field that can make plays, and especially out of the backfield, running backs got to be able to catch the ball. KJ did a great job of that yesterday on Saturday. And then different receivers, different tight ends. It's just nice being able to have that. It makes my job easy knowing that I can go to any guy in the field at any given time and they can step up and make plays. So it kind of just depends on the hot hand and who's getting open, who's creating space. So I thought the receivers did a pretty good job of that on Saturday of finding openings, getting to the right spot and then also making plays in traffic. That's what we've needed. So Mike had his 2 touchdowns, were pretty contested. 11 had a tough one down the field, and that's what we need. Guys who are going to step up and go and make those catches.
In terms of record, Fresno's probably the best team left on the schedule. What do you make of the Bulldogs?
They're a good team. Obviously I think they just had a little bit of an upset on Saturday. So that's gonna motivate them, and they're gonna come out swinging, ready to go. And they're a good team. They've done well this season, and athletically, looking at their defense, they've got some good players. Some pretty good defensive linemen. Some pretty good linebackers. Their front seven is going to be a test for us. It's going to be a good challenge. So definitely got to be able to, take Saturday and then build from there. Not be content with just getting a win, but now we got to step it up even more. Because Fresno's a good challenge, good team.
Would you rather face a team coming off a loss because their confidence is named, or coming off a win because they might get complacent?
Great. Either way, I mean, it's tough because when teams are winning, they're confident, and they're finding their rhythm, they're finding their groove, so that helps them a lot. But then when they're coming off a loss, they're coming out, with some extra motivation because they want to get back on track. So it depends on the team, it just depends on their chemistry, their makeup. So I don't know how Fresno's going to respond, but I think they've been having a good season. They definitely have shown that they're a good team. So not gonna take anyone lightly at all. Especially in our position. We're fighting for victories every week. We're doing everything we can to get some more wins in that win column. So we're just excited to build off Saturday and go to Fresno this week.
Any other questions for Tanner?
You've had a lot of guys at running back miss games for injuries or other reasons. How much confidence do you have in the run game right now?
Well, good. I think Saturday was great. Our offensive lineman got a lot of push, created a lot of space. And then regardless of who was in, we were getting some big gains. Whether it was KJ, Burt, Squally, Oscar Fences at the end. So I think what it comes down to is our line. That's where it starts. As long as they're creating space, then I'm confident in our guys that are our running backs to find holes and get some, create some big plays for us. So, regardless of who's in, I feel good about it, and they know that too. That room is kind of, a little bit. They're kind of some wounded warriors in there. Guys are getting banged up, but next man up. Braden Abakri's taking on more of a running role a little bit, and he stepped up and made some plays. So guys are ready. They know that if someone gets a little bit hurt here and there, they got to step up and make plays. So they're ready to go, and I'm confident in them.